first moment the Jaguar F Type R awakens, the world around it seems to pause. The roar of its supercharged V8 is not just mechanical noise, it's an emotional strike, a sound that echoes through the chest of anyone within earshot. It feels raw, untamed, and powerful, as if the car itself is announcing that it was built not merely to be driven but to be felt. Very few machines on this planet can make a person's heart race before a wheel even turns, and this Jaguar is one of them. There is something almost poetic about the F Type R. It is not just another luxury sports car competing for attention, it is Jaguar's love letter to passion, performance, and beauty. With decades of racing heritage flowing through its veins, this car embodies both the spirit of the past and the thrill of the present. It is a machine built for those who don't just want speed, but an experience, a sense of connection that turns every drive into a memory. In this story, we will step inside that world and uncover why the F Type R is more than just a car, it's a symbol of desire sculpted on four wheels. The way it looks can stir emotions almost as much as the way it drives. The exterior is a masterclass in seductive design. The low, sweeping silhouette almost hugs the road, every line carefully shaped to balance elegance with aggression. From the moment your eyes trace the endless length of the sculpted hood, you realize this is a car designed to ignite feelings, not just to impress. The muscular haunches at the rear give it a stance of controlled power, like a predator ready to leap at any second. Slim LED headlights shine with intensity, carrying a gaze that feels alive, while the wide grille opens like the mouth of a beast waiting to breathe fire. At the back, quad exhaust tips sit beneath sleek, tapering taillights, both of which are unmistakably Jaguar. Colors are not just options here, they're statements. A British racing green F Type R speaks of heritage and pride, while a fiery red model screams passion and drama. Even the wheels, large, bold, and intricately designed, add to the presence, grounding the car like finely tailored shoes on a runway model. The inside feels like stepping into a moment designed just for you. The cabin is more than leather and technology, it's intimacy, luxury, and focus blended together. Slide into the low-slung seat, and the world outside feels instantly irrelevant. The Windsor leather grips you gently yet firmly, its stitching a reminder of craftsmanship that values precision. The cockpit curves toward the driver, reinforcing that this space is not shared, it belongs to the one behind the wheel. Every button, every surface, every display is placed with intention, not clutter. The 10-inch touchscreen integrates seamlessly with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it never steals attention away from what truly matters, the connection between driver and road. Subtle ambient lighting sets the mood, shifting in tone as night falls, making every drive feel like an event rather than a routine. It is a cabin that whispers luxury but shouts performance, striking a perfect balance between calm and adrenaline. Then comes the heartbeat of it all, the drive. Beneath that long hood lives a 5.0-liter supercharged V8 engine producing 575 horsepower and 516 lb-ft of torque. These numbers are staggering, but they are only part of the story. Press the throttle, and the car doesn't just accelerate, it surges forward with fury, as if it has been waiting impatiently to show what it can do. 0 to 60 arrives in a lightning-fast 3.5 seconds, but it's not just about speed. It's about the way the F Type R makes you feel during that rush. The steering is sharp and communicative, making the car feel alive in your hands. The all-wheel drive system claws at the pavement, ensuring that every ounce of power is translated into grip and confidence. The suspension is tuned to deliver both stability on winding roads and comfort on long journeys, proving that this isn't just a weekend toy but a true grand tourer. On open highways, it hums with grace. On mountain curves, it dances with precision. And every time you lift your foot, the exhaust crackles with a soundtrack that could send chills down your spine. Driving the Jaguar F Type R is not just about going somewhere, it's about feeling something profound, something rare. It's about rediscovering the joy of driving, the kind of joy that makes the road itself feel like a destination. Confidence is more than just power and speed, it is also knowing that you are protected. The Jaguar F Type R surrounds its driver with a suite of safety and assistance technologies designed to make every journey feel secure. Adaptive cruise control allows the car to almost breathe with traffic, gently adjusting speed to keep a safe distance. Lane keeping assist watches over the edges of your drive, offering subtle corrections if the car senses you drifting. Blind spot monitoring ensures surprises remain a thing of the past, while automatic emergency braking is ready to step in when reactions need help. The car doesn't burden the driver with technology, it partners with them, quietly working in the background so that focus remains where it belongs, on the joy of the road. Even the structure of the F Type R has been engineered with resilience, combining lightweight aluminum with rigidity that protects while still delivering agile handling. Safety here doesn't scream for attention, it whispers assurance. Technology, meanwhile, enhances the experience in ways that feel natural rather than overwhelming. Jaguar has given the F Type R a digital cockpit that blends elegance with clarity. The configurable 12.3-inch driver display offers sharp graphics, giving the driver instant access to performance data, navigation, or media with just a glance. The infotainment system, though modern, avoids unnecessary clutter. Menus are simple, responses are quick, and integration with smartphones is seamless. The Meridian surround sound system turns the cabin into a concert hall, though many would argue the real soundtrack is the V8 just inches ahead. Still, there is a comfort in knowing that whether you're cruising through a quiet evening or storming down a stretch of road, the technology in the F Type R bends itself to match your mood. Price has always been the subject of conversation when it comes to cars of this caliber, and the F Type R sits proudly in a league of luxury sports machines. Starting at around $110,000, it places itself shoulder to shoulder with competitors like the Porsche 911 Carrera S, the Aston Martin Vantage, and the Mercedes-AMG GT. Yet what separates the Jaguar is the way it appeals to the heart just as much as the head. The Porsche might deliver clinical precision, the AMG might overwhelm with brute force, but the F Type R dances somewhere in the middle, powerful, yes, but also soulful, carrying a distinct character that rivals often lack. For those who value individuality, the Jaguar offers something rare, a sports car that doesn't feel mass-produced, but instead feels personal, emotional, and timeless. The market position of the F Type R is also unique because it bridges luxury and passion in a way few others do. It is not just for the track enthusiast chasing tenths of a second, nor is it only for the executive seeking a status symbol. It appeals to dreamers, to drivers who want every commute to feel like an escape, to enthusiasts who believe a car should stir the soul as much as it excites the body. In that sense, it represents Jaguar at its finest, a brand known for elegance, reborn through performance. Summing up the F Type R means returning to where we began, the feeling. Cars can be judged on horsepower, on torque figures, on acceleration times, but those numbers are just measurements. What matters is the way a machine makes you feel when you hold the steering wheel, when you hear the exhaust crackle behind you, when the world outside blurs and it's just you, the road, and the heartbeat of a V8. The Jaguar F Type R succeeds because it is not just fast, it is emotional. It takes the concept of a sports car and turns it into a companion, one that never fails to make an ordinary drive feel extraordinary. For anyone considering stepping into the world of sports cars, the F Type R is more than a choice, it is a statement. It says you value beauty as much as performance, sound as much as speed, and emotion as much as engineering. And when a car can deliver all of that in a single package, it becomes something unforgettable. If this glimpse into the Jaguar F Type R has stirred something in you, share your thoughts below. Would you choose this soulful British icon over its German or Italian rivals? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most thrilling cars, and join the conversation. Because in the end, cars like the F Type R are not just machines, they're emotions on wheels, and they deserve to be celebrated.